Hey everyone, today I'm going to be sharing with you some easy ideas of how to create your own writing paper just using some simple craft supplies that you have lying around. To start with, I'm going to be making a vintage type letter. So to do this, I've just added about 6 tablespoons of instant coffee to a mug with some hot water, and once that's cooled down a bit, I'm just going to paint that onto an A4 size piece of paper, but any size paper that you have will work well too. So the look I'm going for here is just an aged effect on the paper, and after I've painted my coffee mixture on, I'm just going to crumple up the paper a bit just to make it look even more aged and like it's been a bit battered from going through the post. After my paper is dried for about an hour or two, I'm just going to go about decorating it. So to do this, I've just styled a vintage type banner, and I'm just filling it in with some black pen, and don't let your hair fall in the ink like I did and made a mess. So here I am just designing my banner. It's not perfect, it doesn't really have to be, but if you want to spend a good amount of time making it perfect, then go ahead. And I'm just doing some loopy handwriting to make it look even more old-fashioned. So as you can see here, my decorating is far from perfect, but I don't think that that really matters. I think it has a great vintage vibe either way. If you are good at writing in cursive, then you could go ahead and do that for the entire letter. But if not, I think it has a great vintage vibe, and I think that your pen pal will love it. For my next example, I'm just going to measure out the dimensions of the writing paper that I want to use, and then I'm going to transfer these dimensions onto a piece of cardstock, because we're going to use that to make a nice design for the outline of our paper. And the cardstock I'm using is just a spare piece that I don't mind ruining, and I'm just going to fold the cardstock into quarters. Next, I'm just going to draw the outline that I'd like my letter to have, and I'm just doing this with some pencil, and then I'm just going to carefully cut this out with some scissors, making sure to go through all 4 layers of the cardstock. And I'm sorry about the background noise, if you can hear it, it's pouring down rain at the moment. After that's done, we're just going to unfold our design, and we're going to take our writing paper and carefully trace the design onto the paper, and then we're just going to take our scissors again and carefully cut the shape out. After that's done, it's just time to start decorating. So I'm just taking these glitter markers and I'm just emphasizing the outline of my writing paper, and then taking some colored pencil, I'm just going to shave off some of the color, and using my finger I'm just going to blend this into the paper, and I really like the effect that this ended up having. For my next design, I'm just using these watercolor paints to make a sort of blended cloudy effect on my paper. I'm using some proper art paper for this, but you could really use any sort of paper that you'd like. To further make this writing paper effective, I'm just tilting my paper and using some of my paints. I'm just going to create a running effect just to further blend them together, and I really like the result. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it and it gave you some ideas for your next pen pal letter. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe for more pen pal DIY videos. Have a great day and I'll see you next time.